Insight 186. Let us examine only one of these ideas, humiliation, in combination with sex. One must remember that the mind that experiences sexual pleasure in combination with humiliation experiences a strange and unusual effect. The person being exposed to this derives a mental pleasure unlike before. What the manipulators have done is to again introduce an unusual emotion to sex. Normally, humiliation would not be presented with sex. Therefore, when your mind is exposed to this combination, it is intrigued. Your mind wants to understand the combination of the two. Your mind is mesmerized by the various effects these unusual pair bring forth. Remember, the mind is intrigued by anything unusual and unique. The truth is that this is a mental trick. One must learn to recognize these tricks and lose one's interest in them, for they are traps that are never ending. They are curiosities created to capture your attention, time, money, power, and your life. This is the Insight 186 explanation. Example 02. Reasons for potency of sexual oddities. The manipulator is exceedingly cunning and crafty. Therefore, one has to become equally intelligent in the craft they use to remain uninfluenced. I will give you some examples which they might not have thought of to demonstrate what is really happening. Having a group orgy while skydiving. Hiring someone for a job, in reality or staged, for the camera. And then getting involved sexually with them. Sex is hardly related to skydiving, but it is something that many have not thought of or not experienced. Furthermore, presenting this combination to them in a visual format, such as a movie, will be intriguing for people to watch. One can think of other jobs or activities to replace skydiving in this scenario, and many will be interesting. But it is very difficult to exceed the interest and intrigue generated by skydiving because it is very unusual. The orgy was a very funny idea to add because the mind wonders if it is even possible, since they might float away. And when I wrote this, I started laughing. They cannot be totally nude because they have to wear a parachute, or they have to wear parachutes. Okay, so hiring someone in reality or stage bridges the gap between reality and fantasy. There you go. For the average person, that's for the average person. It is, in a sense, a fantasy come true, at least visually. This is the reason why fantasy has potency, because it might suggest that it is real or it could occur. So when they put situations of, oh, this guy is at his job and he gets involved sexually with his either secretary or the cleaning lady, or like maybe he's at his house and the cleaning lady starts to interact with him. They bring these things in fantasy, and there's a potency that is added to this. It is potent, partially also because many people are actually in that situation already. They are at the job, at the office, they are at work, at home, where the cleaning lady's there, or cleaning man is there working, and so everything is close except for the sexual interaction, and so this plays on the mind, it adds to the potency.